What's going down, T Subs and T Squad? What's good with y'all? Um, y'all better show up and show out, y'all. It's 72 people and we already sitting on 41 likes. I do totally appreciate it. Um, what's good, you guys? I hope all of you guys enjoyed y'all Sunday. I hope all of y'all enjoyed y'all Mother's Day. Me, I did not. All right, I ain't even finna sit here and tell y'all no lies. I did not. All right. I would love to say that the laugh from the day helped me. It did not. Okay. When I got off that laugh, child, I ain't do shit but get back in the bed and I was in bed literally all day. All right. I ate once. Um, but y'all already know how it is, child. I'm trying to I'm gonna be a lot better once this is over with. Like once the allure of Mother Day is done, then I'm gonna be fine. Um, but for the most part, who cares? How did y'all enjoy y'all Mother's Day? I'm not about to damper y'all shit because mine was fucked up. So how was y'all Mother's Day? Was y'all Mother's Day cool? Did y'all get to see y'all mamas and you know what I'm saying? Do all that good stuff that y'all do with y'all? What's good with Tamika's money? I ain't mean to ignore you, boo. My fault. Um, but I'm trying. I'm pushing and pumping. I'm gonna push and pump through this like I push and pump through the live. All right, earlier. So what's good, y'all? I worked and getting over Rona and cramping. Lord, not Rona. And then you got the Bloody Mary on top of all of that. Ooh, child. What's good, Marcella? We love you and was praying for you. We care for you. Oh, thank you, Marcella. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all too. My little girl gave me some nice gifts. Ain't that nice? Sending you my love. I appreciate it, Montez. There's 95 people in here already. And I appreciate y'all. Y'all definitely got these likes where it need to be. But I would like to get at least 100 likes before the 10-minute mark. Y'all got time because it's 5 minutes and 32 seconds. It's been hard since I lost my youngest son 2 months ago. Mother's Day will never be the same. Lost my mom years ago. Well, I'm so sorry to hear about you losing your son just 2 months ago, Red Gal. I'm so sorry, Gal. Lord knows I'm so sorry to hear that. I get it, friend. Trust me, I get it. Okay, I get it. What's good, y'all? What's good, Crystalline? How you doing, baby? What's good, Tawana? What's good, Kiki? How you doing, boo? My child was reading people like Kenya Moore is her mother instead of me, child. I'm weak. My raggedy ass 17-year-old son gave me a Chick-fil-A gift card I gave him months ago. Well, shit, bitch, at least you got some. Okay. Don't sit here and act like y'all ain't never re-gift a gift before because we all been there, child. We've all done re-gift a gift before, and it just so happened that your son did that to you. At least you got some. Gift cards go a long way. You gonna use that motherfucker. I bet you that one. You gonna get hungry as hell, and you gonna pass by Chick-fil-A, and you finna use. It's gonna come in handy. It's gonna be clutch, and you gonna thank them for it later. What's good, Scotty? Shout out to best friend in the building, child. Speaking of which, I think he's going live at 11:30. I think ain't it 11:30, Scotty? What's good, two geeks in the nerd productions? How you doing? Yes, Scotty's live for Real Housewives is gonna be at 11:30 tonight. So y'all make sure to head there. Soon as y'all leave from here. Your son didn't call or text you today, child. You want me to call and text him and cuss him out? Cause I will. Ain't that something? That is crazy. Red Gal lost her 17-year-old son, and all them up here cussing her 17-year-old son out. Child, see how it goes. What's good, Mary? Mary, my day was fucked up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My Mother's Day, let me stop cussing. My Mother's Day was terrible. Okay, I was in this bed depressed all damn day. I ain't took a shower. I ate one time. I ain't take none of my vitamins. I've been up in here sleeping and crying most of the day. But I think I got it all out. I think I got it all out, which is good. I needed to let it out. See, you didn't have to spotlight me like that. Oh, my bad. My bad. I know you. I know who the hell you is, Catherine. I know your avatar. Well, not your avatar. I know your pic. Got mom's a new tablet, and my brother bought the granddaughters, and she got flowers from her cousin and son-in-law. That's cute. Well, I'm glad that y'all was able to do stuff for y'all folk, y'all mamas, because they deserve it. Thank you, Pudding, for your cash app. I appreciate you, boo. Mwah. Sending love. I appreciate you, boo. Thank you for your love. Thank you, thank you. All right, you guys. We 9 minutes and 40 seconds in, so I'm finna go on ahead and get this thing started. It's 77 likes. Can I please get 100 likes? Considering it's 121 of y'all in here. I appreciate you. Tomorrow is a new day. Sending you love and positive energy from Jersey. Yes, God, Jersey. Mom's been sick, but getting better. I've been there. I know what it's like to have a sick parent friend. Uh-oh. Hold on. Like I said, y'all, I ain't did nothing today. I ain't did nothing I said I was going to do. I ain't showered. I ain't did nothing. I still got on the same damn shirt that I had on earlier today after I said I was going to get up. I lied. Okay, straight up, I lied. But but I'm not lying there when I say I'm getting there. I'm a little bit better. I just need this day to go away. Once this is over with, then I'm gonna be back to me. But anywho, Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is season 15, fifth. I can even talk. Season 15, girl. Episode 2. Sisters Before Misters, I believe it's called. So the episode continues with Team Twirl telling Sheba no such thing about Leisure Suit being in her DMs, which she said it was 6 months prior. But see, I can't see. I told you I can't talk. My mind is all over the place. But Leisure Suit's receipts shown that message or that DM or whatever it was that he sent to Kenya was way back in 2020. That's a far cry from the 6 months ago that you was talking about, Teams World, but fine. Um, do I believe well, of course I believe Kenya because we saw the thing, but do I feel as though Kenya had to make it her business to really let that be known? Not really, only because it fell flat. The fact that you didn't have your DMs, but he did, I mean, it kind of fell flat, Kenya. No shade. I mean, if you would have had your DMs and if it were closer to the time where he and she by no such thing was pulling stunts and shows with this fake ass relationship of theirs, then it would be one thing. You know what I'm saying? It'll be one thing and you know, I would totally get it. But it kind of fell flat for me, Team Twirl. Now I was here for it before the season started because I assumed you would have had all your ducks in a row. But considering of the fact of the timeline, the length of time that done passed by, and he got his ish together and you don't, it did kind of fall flat. Although I still believe that If he had his chance, and if Kenya really wanted to like take it there with him like that, she'd have did it, and he'd have did it. I mean, he'd have did it. He would have. And I believe if he had the chance to talk to he and her and she by no such thing at the same time, he probably would, because he's a nigga. That's what niggas do. But for me, Kenya, it fell flat. It did. I was here for it at first, but it fell flat. Even though I do still feel like he had ulterior motives for popping up in your DMs, still it fell flat. Um, Candy Pants feeling away about Sonya not telling her beforehand that Courtney had a problem with her. Well, Candy Pants, you know how this works. Sonya is still new. Sonya is a sophomore. She's still considered an underclassman. She still ain't getting no respect. So Sonya gotta bring it. Candy Pants, you know how this works. You know how this works. Is Sonya trying to keep her stuff, child. She is. Sonya trying to keep her job. She trying to keep her paycheck. And if she got to be a little bit messy to do, well, a lot of bit messy. But if she got to be messy to keep that paper coming in real steady, then that's just what she gonna do. No shade. However, however, Sonya, considering the type of group of women that you playing around with, it would behoove you to pick a damn side and choose your side wisely. That I will say that. All right, I will say that. Eventually, you are gonna have to pick a side. Okay, because obviously you can't be neutral in this group. You know what I'm saying? And so it's don't end up like she about no such thing, not knowing what team to be on. That's all I'm saying. Because you so quick to want to roll with Latoya Hutchison and she about no such thing and Courtney and all of that. Like whatever. So getting back to Leisure Suit, Team Twirl, and she by no such thing. Leisure Suit shows his DMs and it says that that DM was 2 damn years ago. It was back in 2020. Um, but none of the ladies really believe his version of the stories. And Kenya goes off on Leisure Suit after he cusses at her. Now, how am I gonna go about this? Y'all know this might go left. Let me start one thing at a time before we go left. Um, None of the ladies believe in his story is a given. It's a given because Leisure Suit is the villain this season. He is, he came on as the villain, and that's just what I said. Everybody knows that he was a liar. Okay, everybody knows that he was a liar. Everybody knows he is a liar. Everybody knows he's a cheater. Everybody knows he's a con man. Everybody knows that. So anything that comes out of Leisure Suit mouth is always going to be picked through with a fine tooth comb. You understand? So I wasn't shocked that they was choosing to be on Kenya's side with that, which is fine. I'm not mad at that. But Kenya, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Y'all want to know what bothers me? I hate the fact that take it because I feel two types of ways. I'm gonna act like this ain't Leisure Suit. What I really want Kenya to stop doing is starting this foolishness with these men. And then once they get irritated with her and they start to express themselves, she then wants to turn it into, well, I'm the single woman here. I'm the single lady. And I got a man coming at me and it's aggressive. I was in an abusive relationship and it's just aggressive. He don't need to be cussing at me. I mean, you was the one who came over here with this story about how he was in your DM 6 months prior, but then we find out it was way back in 2020. And then once he gets irritated with you, and then I mean, I'm just being honest, and then you want to turn around and who you cussing at? Don't cuss at me. I mean, And I'm sure people gonna feel away. I'm sure the women is gonna say this and say that, and that's fine. But it just irritates me at how women in particular feel like it's okay for them to get rowdy and rough and jump all in a man's face and da 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 da. But then when the man gives them back that same energy, then they want to double back and put on this "I'm a woman" shit. Like for me, I just feel like Kenya, you knew you was a woman before you even came up there with that foolishness. So to now want to sit over here and be clear, you wasn't scared of him. You didn't mind reading him down, reading him up out of his damn G-Raws and telling him the truth about what he did, the mellow mutt round there, the love and marriage Huntsville, and so on and so forth. So it's like whatever, whatever. All right, because I don't want nobody to feel like I'm on Leisure Suit side because I'm not. But at the same time, it just irks me because this is the second season where Kenya has done this to another because she did it with Ross. And I still don't see where Ross was wrong. I still don't see where Ross was aggressive or anything. He was protecting and taking up for his wife. Like, and I said this before, Kenya, just because you're not used to seeing and dealing with a man that knows how to protect his wife and stands up for his wife and stick up for his wife or whatever the case may be. See, that's your only problem. You're not used to a man doing that. So to you, you're going to take it as aggression, and it's not. And I felt that way, then I still am do. Now I am on the people's side with that. Like Kenya needs to find a better choice of words when some of these, because it's the other way I feel. She said that to Leisure Suit, and I'm really not mad because be clear, Leisure Suit do got an aggression problem. He does. See, that's the point. I'm with Kenya when it comes to the aggression with him because we have already seen him in action. We've seen how he is with Mellow Mutt and how he don't mind going from 0 to 1,000 with her and start yelling and screaming and spitting and all that shit all over the damn. That we know. You know what I mean? So that I get. But at the same time, Kenya, you started that shit. Okay? I'm just saying, you started that shit. We wouldn't be here with that if it wasn't for you just happened to come out and let the world know that he was in your DMs 2 damn years ago. Because it ain't been 6 months. It's 2 damn years. I mean, I'm just being real, Team Twirl. I'm just being real. Dear Lord God Almighty. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Red Lipstick Hustler, I disagree. Ross was wrong. Let his wife argue with a woman, not him. Martell is full of ish. I agree with you with Martell, but when it comes to that, friend, I ain't on your side. I'm not on your side, friend. I'm not on your side. Mm-mm. Nope, nope, nope. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. I don't feel like he was wrong for standing up for his wife. That's the shit I be talking about. I don't feel like he was wrong for that. Fuck that being damn women shit. That's his damn wife. And it was getting too damn far and it for his personal liking. And that's his wife. So no, that I don't agree with. I don't disagree with no man standing up or sticking up for them because see that's the whole black women thing. Don't no man take up for them. Well, we saw a man take up for his goddamn wife, and he was being called he's aggressive and he this and that. So it's like, which one is it? Moving on. I agree. Son, you do need to shut the hell up. I'm on your side. I'm on your side. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna get mad for this man standing up and sticking up and standing behind his wife and getting them hoes up off of his wife. I'm not mad at that at all. I can't be. Because if it's protect black women and men don't ever protect black women, then stop doing that shit to Ross. That's how I feel. Moving on. So Drew comes back from Chicago and Ralph is at home with the kids. And I felt really bad for Drew. Because I ain't know Drew's dad had Alzheimer's. I really didn't. I didn't know Drew's dad had Alzheimer's, and I'm glad I ain't got to know. Um, I'm glad I ain't got to know what it's like to have a parent not even recognize you. They recognize you one day and don't the other because of that disease. And I couldn't imagine that. But I am glad that Drew took time to go around there and see about her daddy. You know what was fucked up? That Ralph wasn't there for her. But then again, he won't there, so maybe Ty was there. Y'all know Ty Young was probably there, child, because y'all know Ty Young is a handsome little woman, or whatever the case may be. And like I said on Twitter, at least a real man. Look, somebody came on Twitter. It said that maybe Ty went with her to Chicago to go and see her daddy. And I came back a rebuttal. Well, at least a real man was there for her. That's how I feel. At least a real man was there for her. Because for Ross to, I mean, I keep want to call this man Ross. For Ralph to not be there, knowing the situation, knowing the circumstances, and that's your wife, I'm just not here for that. I'm not. You said Drew was negotiating her contract. No, she won't. That woman was seeing her ailing father, who we seen on the damn thing. So we can't say that. That man guy, I refuse to believe that Drew would get up here and make a whole damn lie about her daddy being in the hospital having Alzheimer's, and that's really what she was. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Maybe she was doing that, but I think the bigger thing she was doing was checking on her damn dad. That's what I believe. All right. Now they probably was renegotiating her contract, but I think the biggest reason why she wasn't there was because of her dad. Okay. I just don't I don't see her just getting up here with all of that and then it's out and out lie. You know? Um Thank you guys. So thank you, Boo Boo, for your PayPal. I totally appreciate you, love bug. Thank y'all so much. Thank you guys. I've been seeing it. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Make sure y'all drop y'all likes. Very important. I really need all of y'all likes, especially since it's over 200 folks. I'ma really need y'all to do that for me. Anywho, um, hold up. Carlos lying. He should worry about his own show. Well, I mean, Carlos, what was Carlos the one who said that she was renegotiating her contract? Is that why you said that? I mean, I wouldn't know, child. Um, y'all know it ain't none of my damn business. Anyway, um, so Sonya and Candy had lunch. They do lunch or whatever, and they talk and catch up. So Sonya says that her mama wants to move to Florida, probably Boca, where all of the other old dope folk want to move. Rondell to Florida, to Boca Raton. So I guess that's probably where they want to go. And she claimed her sister been sick of staying up in the house, but then why they stay there? That's what I don't get. If everybody's so sick of being there and they ready to leave, then why the hell they stay there? That's how I feel, Sonya. If everybody ready to leave, then why the hell they stay there? If your parents is such in a rush to leave and move to Boca Raton, Florida, then I'm not understanding what they still here for. Okay. If your sister getting so sick and tired of you and all of the rest of this shit, then what are they still here for? Get them people out your damn house, Sonya. Please get them people about your house. You don't need all of them people in your damn house. For y'all to be close and for y'all to be some close knit family. Like I say, they could get a cute little townhouse on down the street somewhere and they can roommate together and leave you and Ross to be married in your own damn house. And I'm gonna always feel that way, Sonya. Ciao. So Sonya carrying back Bones comes up. And when she was telling her about Courtney calling her Courtney didn't say Candy was ghetto. She was saying the company was ghetto, but at the end of the day, you are the company that you keep. So I feel like if you're saying her company is ghetto and her peoples are ghetto, then you throwing her in that bubble too. Um, and Candy asks, what did she say to defend her? Do y'all? I mean, but then because I was gonna say, do y'all feel like she really should have defended Candy or whatever? Are they really close like that? But then again, they are forging a friendship, so I can get Candy's point when it comes to that. I can get Candy's point when it comes to that. It's like you telling me all of this stuff that she said about me, but you know me. So when she was saying all of this BS, what did you say in defense of me? So I do get that from Candy. But I mean, again, Sing is still new. Candy Pants. Okay? Sing is still new. All right, she's still new. Um, I mean, should Candy be expecting all of that? I don't know, especially considering that they own a reality TV show. So it's like when it comes to Sunya, I just don't know. When it comes to Sunya, I just don't know because Sunya is a flip flopper. All right, so when it comes to her, I never know. I never know if she's really friends with somebody, if she's really cool with somebody, if it's really this or it's really that. So y'all tell me, do y'all feel as though Sunya should have took enough of Candy in that moment, or do y'all feel like Sunya it was playing her role, which was being the bone carrier and allowing the conversation to go where it went? Y'all let me know. Um, Sunya set up there and Kiki with the rest of them. New but travels with family, Candy's family. Not Metals will always be a flip flopper. Not y'all calling that girl Metals. But not Skeletor on crack is ghetto. So how's she gonna say that? That other chick better get with the right team. Not Skeletor on crack. Oh gosh. Child, let me have some decorations. Hey T hey Chad. Hey, what's good, boo? Anyway, we're gonna move on. Uh so Candy and Todd down the blades. And we see Philip fine ass. Shout out to Philip. Hey, Philip, you still fine. And then we see Melvin. Shout out to Melvin. Y'all know Melvin is my favorite, was my favorite on Candy in the Game. Her cousin that was the cook. And we see him in his arm sling. Now we know why he got the arm sling because of the little pow pow incident that happened down the blaze or whatever. And one of them messy ass producers came around there and tried to get Candy and Todd to talk about it. And I feel as though they handled it the best and professional way possible. Like, no. Like y'all know, this is an open investigation. They're still looking into that, and they didn't want to say too much on camera, and I get it. Um, Melvin, I'm glad you good, friend, because y'all know I live for some Melvin. I really like Melvin a lot. So, yes, I think she should have took off when she fight on the trip to Disney World. I'm weak. The same messy producer on her. That's the same producer on our RHOP. And then we find out that they trying to Todd trying to open up two other restaurants, a Mexican restaurant that he gonna call what he said Ole G some crap like that, child, and he opening up a whole nothing. Candy and Todd, I feel like y'all doing way too much. Okay, especially considering the little pow pow situation you had down to Blaze. I don't really feel like y'all need to keep opening up these restaurants like Circle K's. I'm just saying. But moving on, friend. Moving on. But do you, Candy Pants? Do you? Um, Girl, we getting on by this because it won't much. So Kenya and Brooklyn have a play date with Akia. I didn't get her name right, but I think it was Akia or Akila. Akila. I think it was Akila. Um, and her daughter. And then she talked about this Caucasian man that she with. That she got hooked up from Mayetta. Look, Kenya, listen. Listen. You can't look. Kenya, for real, a praying mantis beats that dyke that you was once married to. Okay, so at the end of the day, girl, at least look, whoever it is, they getting you from up under that dick and dyke that you used to be with. So that's all I care about. All right, that's all I care about. Okay, fine. It don't matter, child, because at this point, a raccoon will make a will make a much better man than that one man that you done fucked around and married and had a damn baby by. So it just is what it is. Moving on. Um, So Sonya, Sanya, Flip Flopper, Metals, to let y'all call it, and she by no such thing meet up for dinner. So she by no such thing talks about being an old hag because that's what you is. You a nana girl. Okay, you a granny. Okay, screw all of this glamour shit. Like, can we get back to where people wanted to be grandparents and it was okay to be a grandparent and people was excited to be a grandparent? Like, you a glamour girl, please, you nana. Oh, okay, you nana to little Mecca, you nana, you granny, you grandma, all right, you mama. That's what you is. Talk about some damn glamour girl. Bad. Anyway, um so Sanya says that Sanya, and she by no such thing, says that she's not here for Team Twirl calling Leisure Suit aggressive because she did the same thing last season when it came to Ross. Again, I say she hit the nail on the head when it came to Leisure Suit because Leisure Suit is aggressive, very aggressive when it comes to women. Now, your husband ain't like that, so I'm on your side when it comes to that. But when it comes to Leisure Suit, she hit the nail on the head. Everybody want to be grandma, right, Brandy? Like, what happened to the days when women did not mind saying, "I'm a grandma"? You know, I'm a grandma, a toucan. I love being a grandma. Everybody want to be a glam this, glam that. Like, girl, whatever. But like I say, when it came to Leisure Suit, yeah, because he is aggressive. But be clear, Kenya, you started all of that shit when you brought this up to the forefront. So it's like, maybe if you hadn't have brought that situation to the forefront, y'all meeting didn't have to be like this. You understand? Because from the outside looking in, it's like he came there and you already had your sights set to make a scene out of him. And he gave you what you was looking for in that moment. Because he gave you a scene. And now you want to turn around and be like, well, he is aggressive. But Kenya, you started that shit. I'm saying I lay you down, Kimmy, but I mean, Lord, Kimmy. Leisure Suit need to get off of this show. Like, I'm calling these people Kimmy, Letitia, Mellow Mutt. This is not LAMH. Jesus Christ, that is not that people names. Whatever. I'm moving on. Um, Drew and Ralph go to the studio. Oh, I said this on Twitter. On Twitter, I said Drew and Ralph is giving me the new Latasha and Rocky, and that's what it's giving me in that moment. I don't understand why you got to use your husband to help you get into the industry, Drew, especially considering what y'all got going on now. Cause he don't love you, he don't rock with you, he don't fool with you. I don't even feel like he like you like that. And I feel like the only reason why he wanted you to pursue music is so he could do you the same way Rocky is doing Latasha. That's really what I think. I'm just saying. You didn't see SWV and Escape because you gonna fuck around and be in the same boat. You don't need Ralph to do no music. You don't need him to do this, and you don't need him to do that. I just ugh. Thank you, Lynn Love. I appreciate it. Carlos said hotel and she can't pay. Save the premiere. Actually, no, they didn't. The premiere was fine. I enjoyed the premiere. Yeah, I mean, I don't see where him and her really did much of anything. I mean, it was interesting, yeah. It was gaggable, yeah, but that wasn't what stole the show. I mean, in my opinion, Carlos. Just saying. Um, right, Drew should be going to Candy, but right, go to Candy with that. You don't need Raw. I mean, I keep calling him Ross. You don't need Ralph for that. But the song sounded cute. You know what I'm saying? I downloaded it because I like Drew now. Um, I downloaded because I know she can sing, unlike you know who, Ron Dead or LAMH, and we ain't even finna say that ain't. Unlike y'all know who, she can actually sing, so I'm here for it. But you don't need Ralph for that. And his piano playing sucks. Moving on. So she by no such thing going down to the warehouse to check on she by no such thing with the wrinkle ass clothes down to that rinky dink ass warehouse. That bitch, look, to let me tell it, that was the first time anybody been in that damn warehouse, and that's why them damn clothes was a wrinkle ass mess. That's really what I think. Because my thing is, if you really in production like that and you getting your clothes on and out there, ain't none of them clothes finna be wrinkled, child. Ain't none of them clothes finna be wrinkled. So my opinion, my opinion. But whatever. You need a big ass warehouse, and that was all the inventory we saw. That same tight ass hoodie, just in a different color. Ain't nothing new. Fine. Um, Shout out to Who Knew, y'all. Who Knew got featured. Um, Going in and letting have on She By No Such Thing, not She By No Such Thing. So shout out to Who's New. I totally appreciate the smaller YouTubers getting their shine and recognition. So many times we really only see the bigger YouTubers get that type of shine like that. I totally appreciate Bravo taking the Candy Burris route and putting some light and some shine on smaller YouTubers. I totally appreciate that. So thank y'all for that because it was real good seeing my homegirl up there. Shout out to Who Knew for making her nasty piece of cameo of some sort on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Um, so Team Twirl comes around there and then they talk about what happened that night. And she by Sheree feels like Team Twirl needs to take some accountability for the way things happened and the way things went down that night. Team Twirl feels like he was being really aggressive and abusive towards her, and she should understand what that's like because of what she went through with the sweatbox named Bob and all of the rest of this stuff. And they just agreed to disagree because Team Twirl made it very clear she's not interested in getting to know Leisure Suit. And it was people that came under my comment that was on Twitter. Y'all know Twitter is gonna be the death of some people. And it was some people who felt like she by no such thing is always male identified when it comes to things like this and so on and so forth. And and a lot of them are right. In a lot of ways, she is right. But I'm sorry, y'all. I understand where she by no such thing was coming from when it came to Kenya. Yes, he took it too far. No, he probably should not have been yelling or said whatever he said to you or cursed at you. Girl, please. As many bitches and hoes as y'all call each other, a curse word should not rule you to that point. I'm just gonna be honest. But I do agree with she by no such thing. You do got to take some accountability, Kenya, because again, you brought this shit up. I'm sorry, but you brought this shit up. And maybe had you not, because there was really even no need for you to bring it up. Like it was 2 years ago. I'm just saying. Like it was 2 years ago, Kenya. It was really no need for you to bring that up. You brought it up to make your scene, and you made your scene. You did. You made your scene, and the scene did what the scene was supposed to do. But I agree with she by no such thing, girl. Take some accountability here. Because let's not sit here and act like he just made a beeline for you and came for you for no reason. Like, that's not what happened. All right. He didn't just come at you for no reason. So when it comes to that, I do agree with she by no such thing, Team Twirl. You had an ulterior motive for bringing that shit up. Okay, you was being real messy. You was just stand up in your mess, friend. That's all I got for that. Stand up in your mess, friend. Now I know a lot of folk gonna read down she by no such thing, and she should have had Kenya. And in the grand scheme of things, maybe she should have had Kenya's back more. But it's kind of like Kenya, you brought this to the forefront. You started that mess, child, and then you want everybody to have your back. I guess. That hope she did not have to let she by no such thing know a motherfucking thing. So she was supposed to let her know that he slid in her DMs to thank her for some kind words way back in 2020 and 2023. They didn't hunch. They didn't date. He didn't take her out on a date. There was no sexting going on. It won't no two cans in the string going on. They won't sneaky links. It won't none of that. So there was no reason for her to say anything. She just could have kept it to herself. All right. And if it was 6 months ago, they weren't official. Even Kenya said it was before you, though. So then my thing with Kenya is right. It's before her. So what was the reason for you to even bring that up? Especially if it was nothing to it. You didn't even fuck the nigga. Like, I could see if you laid down with him, then okay, fine. If y'all feel as though she should have told him, fine. But that's only if they hurched. They didn't even do that. He didn't get his dick sucked. So it's like, and I'm not saying y'all can't have y'all opinion. If y'all feel that way about the situation, that is all well and fine. I'm not taking y'all opinion away. But for me, and I'm here for Team Twirl. Y'all know that. But this is another time where Team Twirl was looking for a moment, and then the moment came back to kind of bite it in the ass because it fell flat. I'm just gonna be honest. And no, I don't like Leisure Suit at all. But right is right and wrong is wrong. But again, Ashley Powell, even if that's the case, why would it matter? It was back in 2020. We're in 2023. Friend, I disagree. If you see something, say something regardless. I would have wanted my friend to know, maybe not foreseen. I mean, that's fine, Catherine. But see, and if you was to tell me that, and I'd have been like, okay, and why are you telling me this now? And why should I care? You never did nothing with him. That would have been my thing. I would have been like, well, friend, you really had to let me know that because you don't know what his inside parts look like. Y'all ain't never been that way to with each other, so it's really nothing for me to know. You know. Especially if it was way before we had any damn thing. Like, even if they was to have done that, she couldn't have been mad. It was before her. Now, don't get me wrong. I love me some cat do, but girl, okay, If Kenya cares so much, why didn't she say something at the reunion? And I do agree with that. I do agree with that. That's what I'm saying. Sheree admitted in one of the confessionals that Martell told her about the deal. Yep, she did. She by no such thing did say that they had an honest conversation and he allegedly, because y'all know she by no such thing as a liar too. All right, allegedly he already told her that, if she knew, and so on and so forth. Y'all know Kenya was using it for a storyline. Otherwise, she would have told Sheree when all of those pics came out of Sheree and Martell. Yeah. I don't believe he told her anything. That's why I say both of them are liars. Okay. But listen, it's Leisure Suit word against Team Twirl. And unfortunately for Team Twirl, Leisure Suit still had his DMs and she did not. So now it's just a matter of it's just, do we believe it because it's Leisure Suit, or do we just kind of side eye Kenya and be like, Kenya girl, you was looking for a moment, okay? You was looking for a moment. You was looking to stir up some. You was looking to stir up some mess, girl, and so on and so forth. Friend, I want to see how come. No, I can't do that. Y'all know me. I'm a YouTuber of integrity. Okay, so I can't do that. Y'all, that was the end of the episode. There won't much to this episode. Um, Another show I don't watch, but I'm here for T reviews. I appreciate it. She likes trouble to be relevant, child. They both lose. They both lose with the truth. That they are. That they are. Sheree looked surprised when Kenya told her about Martell. Mm. I think both opinions can be true. Kenya was using it as a storyline and warning Sheree that Martell is an opportunist. But do we really have to warn she about no such thing about that? I'm sure in Chateau Thelma, she at least got a Roku TV. She at least got a Fire Stick up in that hole. She at least got Amazon Prime. I'm more than sure she's seen that man on LA She's seen all of the lies and all of the fairy tales and all of the deceits and so on and so on. She's seen it. Ain't no way she ain't seen it. You want the pics? Y'all gonna have to wait till one of them hoes get mad enough with Leisure Suit to leak it out, or just wait for him to make a OnlyFans. Then y'all can see it. Because I heard him and she by no such thing finna make a OnlyFans child. They finna do granny porn around there. That's what the folks say. I mean, we'll see. Let's be honest. Sheree isn't that smart, even if she's seen it. Yeah, I mean, she didn't say anything at the reunion. Kenya was joking about with with her. Why now act like it was so serious? I don't know. Sheree is an opportunist too. I don't believe they're a couple. I don't believe they're a damn couple either. Um, Kenya thinks everyone want her like Apollo. I'm weak. We know Tyrone paid for this shit too. Ooh. Please say you're joking. Joking about what? Hell, we all want the pic. I joined the channel to try to get a look. I'm screaming. Leak the pics anonymously. We won't tell. So mad Kenya brought up mess from 2020. Me too. Because I really wanted this to stick. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm for the mess. Y'all know that. I would have loved for it to stick, but it fell flat. Don't nobody want to watch generic by broke and hotel OnlyFans. I'm weak. Joking about an OnlyFans with Martell and she by no such thing. I mean, I'm just saying. And not for her, not to see her, to see him. I thought Kenya had tea. I felt it fell flat. Fell real flat, yes. Candy info on Martisha was it was. Candy's information that she had on him was way more recent, way more relevant, and she could produce evidence of it. Just saying. So why did Martell lie about the DM? What did he lie about? The DM. I don't understand, but I don't think he lied about the DM. He had his DM, she didn't. So I'm trying to figure out what he lied about. Again, not taking up for him. Y'all know I don't like his ass. Y'all know that. I despise Leisure Suit and men like him. I'm just asking what he lied about. Hey, Ray Ray all day. At first he said he didn't DM her. Oh. Huh? Again, I don't know. I don't know. However, it don't damn matter because it was back in 2020 and Kenya never refuted that. Then she tried to sit up here and say, well, I said around 6 months. At Team Twirl, 6 months and 2 years is a huge stretch. Oh, okay. 6 months and 2 years is a huge stretch. I'm just saying, friend. Kenya lied and said he deleted it uh, when in fact it was her. Come on, Kenya, child. He said it on the show. Mm. Very big time gap. Yeah, like that's all I'm saying, Kenya. Like 6 months compared to 2 years is a long time, friend. Like that's a huge gap. Okay, huge. Kenya said at the minimum it was at least 6 months ago. Again, 6 months, 2 years. Where am I losing y'all? If it was 6 months, but then it turned out to be a year, then that's one thing. All right, fine. Because another 6 months will make a year. So it's kind of still relevant, I guess. 2020, bitch, we just had the first damn pandemic. Everybody was on lock dizzle. Can't go nowhere. Everybody Ubering, eating, and all of the rest of this stuff, scared to get the damn vaccine, scared you're finna turn into a damn zombie. Like we was way back then when this happened. So it's like, but fine, I'm gonna let y'all have it. Don't play with my intelligence. Y'all know Kenya know the difference between get right. Please don't play on my intelligence like that, y'all. Y'all already know I'm depressed. Okay, please don't make it worse. Why didn't Kenya see the message we saw after she accepted? Kenya never accepted his message. Well, she didn't have to accept it, but you could still read it. You could still read the message and see what he says. So, I mean, she didn't have to accept it, no, but she could still read it and see what it's like we all do on Instagram. We ain't necessarily got to accept the message, but we can still read that hoe and see what it say without accepting it. It shows up in the notification bar. It shows up once you. I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah, but it wasn't a full message. It was what, one damn sentence. Thank you for the kind words or something like that. That was all it said. I'm just. I don't know, child. I'm gonna let y'all have it. Cause I don't care. I ain't get the DM. So it is what it is. Why we acting like this is a game of Clue? Right? I ain't Miss Peacock. I ain't Scarlet. I ain't Colonel Mustard. I ain't Mr. Green. I ain't none of them folk. I ain't finna play Clue with y'all about this foolishness that Kenya brought up to the forefront. The message they showed wasn't the message that got deleted. But how do we know that? Because when Kenya went to go and search in her phone for the message didn't show up at all. So we don't know that to be true. In the prior episode, all it was just his profile or whatever, and nothing underneath it. There was no other messages so that we can go back and compare whether it's the truth or not. But he had his. That's the only thing we have to go by. Child. There was a trail showing that the message was deleted. Fine, y'all. Whatever, girl. Whatever. I fine. Whatever. Um. All right, y'all. Well, that's it. That's all I got. It's been an hour. It's 11:15. Um. And a lot of y'all with y'all delusions is about to run me up the damn wall. Like I get that it's leisure suit again. I get it. Okay. But at the same time, we not gonna sit here and just be oblivious. You know what I'm saying? Of what's really going on around here because it's leisure suit. Okay, this ain't his show. This RHOA. He ain't got nothing to do with it. All right. And we finna gag this the way we always do. And just because it's him don't mean nothing. Team Tora was looking for a moment, which is what she got, but the moment fell flat. And the minute that it fell flat, she wanted to play victim, like she does a lot. As much as I love Team Toro, I'm just gonna be honest. All right, but whatever. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all felt about this episode. Um, this episode was okay. Scotty said he canceled his live. His live isn't gonna be tonight. His live is gonna be tomorrow. And speaking of tomorrow, the Whether You Like It or Not panel will be on my channel tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Make sure y'all have y'all derrieres and y'all cherrieres where we gag this show a damn again. And y'all are gonna hear how everybody else feel about Kenya and her messiness. As much as I love Team Twirl, I love me some Team Twirl. Y'all know that. But y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this situation. Scotty, you still got a migraine? I know how they can be, friend. You gonna be good, Scotty. Just make sure you lay down. Don't have too many lights on, loud noises. You know, take you some Excedrin with a Pepsi. It'll knock all that out. That's an old remedy, an old school food taught me while I was still in school. Get you extra strength Excedrin and a Pepsi. I'm telling you, to do your wonders. Anywho, um, right, right. We can only go on what's being presented, child. No tea. But y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. It's sinus and congestion, unfortunately. Ooh. You got both. Citrus. Citrus water. Breathing it in, citrus water. Lemons and limes and oranges and stuff like that, ginger or whatever. If you breathe it in, it'll clear out your respiratory. It can help for that. Just a suggestion, Scotty. If you want home remedies, all right, home remedies. That's what our grandmamas used to do. All right, boil you some water with some ginger, some lemons, some oranges, stuff like that. Breathe in that. I'm telling you, it'll clear your respiratory. You will. But anywho, y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow night at 8:30. Again, I say for the whether you like it or not panel. Also, I am going to do Summer House, Martha's Vineyard. Their review is going to be tomorrow. Hopefully, I feel a lot better and be in much better spirits. And I have that out to y'all tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. I ain't got no more. And with that having been said, I'm gone. I love y'all. Bye. Mm-mm-mm.